A favor given by man is a favor given by God. You're welcome, viewers. Good morning. Sabah al khair. Bonjour. Kwalafia ekaro. Ansuma. Daswa. Mimamachi. Today, we're going to Lagos to see how Lagos was in the 90s, 80s, 90s. Uh, the paper is titled Lagos Weekend. Price 1 naira. I wonder how many Lagosians have spent just 1 naira before on something, food or paper or something. I have to spend my naira in big numbers. So it was only 1 naira. Then we have I appease witches and wizards. I appease witches and wizards. Again, I have to apologize. The paper is torn. I couldn't preserve it well. Maybe due to ups and downs in life. And I think this one was chopped by insects. You can see. Let me show it to you. Pardon me again if your eyes do not like such things. Maybe you have to look away for some time. This is it. You look at it, you see that I think some insects chopped it. But you can see here, Lagos Life. Lagos Life price 1 naira. And I piece witches and wizards. Then behind it we have recipe for books scarcity. Recipe for books scarcity. We have to the right of the paper or to this side, you have father rapes daughter. Father rapes daughter. Yes, I remember a video I made on TikTok. Nami bonam, nami fokam. Excuse me to say, some parents or some people don't see why the hand of government should be in such matters. They don't see it as a government affair. I am in my house, I give birth to my children, I'm with them there, and when the appetite comes, I extend it to my daughter, which one concern government for inside. So nami chopam, nami bonam, nami fokam, which one concern government for inside. This was said in around the 70s, 80s in Nigeria by a man who was visited by journalists upon hearing that he had impregnated his daughter. The man burst out and told them, Nami bonam, nami fokam, which one concern government for inside. Anyway, it's not only Nigeria, it happens all over the place. So that's why people don't see why government should meddle in such matters, should be involved in such matters. Father rapes daughter. Let's go to the first story. And when we get to the place that I can't figure anything about, I will just represent it by . So bear with me. Okay. I peace witches and wizards. Are you of Feyi Kongbo? Are you of Feyi Kogbon? NTA 7 soap opera reveals. So this is a real personality known in Nigeria in those days. And he says, I appease witches and wizards. Let's go on. Just a minute, please. Pardon me for that. Popular dramatists, are you, into inverted commas, are you, then of Feyi Kogbon, also in inverted commas. So, popular dramatist Ayo of Feyi Kogbon fame, Mr. S.A. Akinola, has said that he had cause to appease witches, wizards, and cults for staging certain plays, uh, making the disclosure to the Lagos Weekend in an interview. He said, then paragraph and inverted commas. On many occasions, we've had to appease witches, wizards, political organizations, and cult members for staging specific plays. I see. Hmm. People concerned do not believe that drama productions are meant to entertain the audience ordinarily. Paragraph. They accuse you of exposing or ridiculing their organizations when you never have any such intention. When you stage a play which the ordinary person sees as purely entertaining, other special persons complain, and you have no option but to appease them on their own terms. Let's see. Okay. Mr. Sunday Akenji Akinola, a one-time mechanic, religious minister, and a warrant officer class 2 in the Nigerian Army, is the continue on page 10. Is the continue on page 10. Yes, page 10. Is the absolutely correct. Continue on page 10. Is the brain behind the captivating Yoruba drama series. Feyi Kogbon is a drama series in Yoruba in Nigeria in those days in the 1990s. Feyi Kogbon, presented every Sunday afternoon on NTA channel 7. NTA, I think that's Nigerian Television Authority also. On NTA channel 7, Ikeja Network, full stop. Channel 7, on NTA channel 7, Ikeja Network, yes, full stop. He is the towering play personality. He is a towering play personality called Ayo in the series. Paragraph. Akinola was talking of problems encountered by guild dramatists in the ordinary course of their business. He recalled an explosion an explosion which occurred sometimes in 1983 while his group was recording a play for the television. Paragraph. Displaying two black scars on their back, Mr. Akinola said, This is another evidence of risk in the drama business. I was acting a part on stage, and I had to be the target of a gunshot. Wow. I had to be the target of a gunshot. There was live bullet. And off it went. I was lucky the bullets did no more harm than what you are seeing now. That's he was showing the scar to people. Than what you are doing now, what you are seeing now. I think that's the end of the story. I think so. Okay, but behind it you can see, to compound the whole problem, a good number of our well-to-do personalities have not shown that they appreciate the sustaining power of drama in our culture. There's no evidence there. There's no evidence of it anywhere on the page. Okay. If not, we might go back to it later, but I haven't seen anything. You can see the bigger print on it. To compound the whole story, that's what I just read. But I can't find anywhere else where the story is left. I pieced the witches of the whole page. I can't find anything. So let's go back to the front page and see. So let's assume that we finish with that story. I appease witches and wizards. Let's go to Recipe for Book Scarcity by Lekan Yusuf. And by it, we have the commander, Odumosu, General Manager of GBPC. General Manager of, yes, it's OBPC. And this is his picture, talking about scarcity of books. This is the picture here. Lieutenant Commander Odumosu, General Manager of OBPC. Or could it be Odumosu Book Publications Company or something? I don't know. All right. Let's go to the story. Namshi. Ogun State has been divided into 4 operational zones in the new struggle to fight book crisis and exploitation of parents and students. Lagos Weekend was told that the state government pro-backs, that the state government, pardon me if I'm not reading the right word, that the state government pro-backs on the formula to enable its agency, dash, bulk purchase company, bulk purchase company, that's it, OPPC, bulk purchase company, or dash, sell books directly to the masses without the involvement of middlemen. Without the involvement of middlemen. The operational zones are Abeokuta, Ijebu Ode, Shagamu, and Ilaro stroke Ota. And the program is being pursued through Ogun State market calendar. for 1990. Yes, let's not forget when I was there in the till about the late 90s, we had only 13 states in Nigeria about that, and therefore 13 television stations. I remember, but now the states are more in number. Like in Ghana here, we also had about 8 regions, and now we have even 16 regions. So let's continue with the story. Ogun State Market Calendar for 1990. Yes, our correspondent learned that the management of Bulk Purchase Company (BBC) appoints zonal marketing officers for each of the four divisions and directs them as to accomplish vital targets marked out for the operations. Um, programs of action programs of action stipulate that each zonal marketing officer should mobilize workers under him and determine number of markets, villages, and schools in the locality. Full stop. Paragraph. Therefore, they would establish goods depots and carry and, and carry books for markets, villages, and carry books for markets, villages, and schools where they are expected to sell directly to the people. Okay. Uh, under the program, under the program, mobile sales mobile sales teams are also expected to move from one area to the other, while some schools have been selected as selling centers. Paragraph. A monitoring team headed by the general manager of the company, Lieutenant Commander Olat- Olatuboy- Olatulebogun, is it Bogun or Bosun? Ola, Olate Bosun, pardon me. Sometimes I have problem with my eyesight. I don't think I should blame the paper for everything. Olato Bosun, Olato Bosun Odumosu, Olato Bosun Odumosu, as to, let me take it again. A monitoring team headed by General Manager of the Corporation, Mr. Commander Olatobosum Odumosu, is to ensure that the operations do not run into problem. Uh, the monitoring team The monitoring team is also to ensure that officers involved in the program do not take advantage of the book situation in the country to enrich themselves. Paragraph. Lagos Weekend spoke to Lieutenant Commander Odumosu in the office of the headquarters of the corporation in Abeokuta. Full stop. Then inverted commas. The commander said he was satisfied about reports he has been receiving from the four operational zones. Full stop. Paragraph. According to Lieutenant Commander Odumosu, then inverted commas again. One major advantage of this system is that prices of books are stable and there is uniformity in the price throughout Ogun State, as middlemen have been eliminated. As middlemen have been eliminated. Uh, Paragraph. Another major advantage of the system, the commander observed, is that it reduces burden and costs, adding parents and students need not travel out of their locality to purchase books needed by them. Being an agency of government, Ogun Purchase Cooperation, continued on page 10 again. Oh my God. Continued on page 10 again. Ogun Purchase Cooperation. Ogun Purchase Cooperation. Page 10. Ogun Purchase Cooperation. Purchase Cooperation. Ogun Purchase Cooperation usually note and stock books needed by students, and there is no cause for students to roam the streets searching for books, he observed. Paragraph. Lieutenant Commander Odumesu was asked to tell us what he thought was responsible for general high cost of books and why some textbooks were very scarce in the market. He blamed it all on non-availability. And high cost, on non-availability and high cost of newsprint. And high cost of newsprint. I should have known that already. And high cost of newsprint. Foreign exchange palaver. General inflation. General inflation being had in the continent and proliferation of books by authors. He also blamed the present book crisis on the unstable nature of our educational system, particularly with regards to school syllabus and textbooks that are always changing. Yes. You change the syllabus, you change the textbooks. That are always changing. Okay. Said he, and inverted commas, because of those factors, many business houses are cautious about investing their money on books. They don't want to incur losses. They don't know if the syllabus and textbooks will again change tomorrow, and so they don't want to stick their neck. Inverted commas close. But I will add out, to stick their necks out. That's my addition. Then we go to paragraph. On what could be done to reduce high costs of books, the commander suggested that there was need for the nation to evolve a system that will bring stability in her educational program and syllabus. Government, he remarked, should wade into the problem of newsprint, saying, if newsprint is available on moderate cost, there will be massive There will be massive production of textbooks, and it is likely that prices will be forced down. Let's go to the last story. No, we're going back to front page where we can get the last story on that page, on it. Sorry. Okay, so let's go to the last story on the front page, and that is father rapes daughter. Nami Bonam, Nami Fokam, which one concern government for inside. It's simple. He's in his house. He has given birth to his child. Look after her. She was growing. He was watching. She assumed the shape of the mother, the face of the mother, the stone of the mother, everything. And now the mother maybe has divorced or she's not around, and the appetite is up. And he pins the daughter down and push. Which one concern? Which one concern government inside? Pardon me. Which one concern government for inside? All right. Oh my God. It's nice to joke, but it is not good. Religious cycles, laughing too much is not good because some people are hungry and you are laughing. Some people are sorry and you are laughing. I have a shortcoming in that. There are people who are younger, they never laugh. And it's a gift of God. For me, it is not. I still thank God. Okay. Father rapes daughter. A 35-year-old woman, Abigesi Oladimeji of 10, Ogutashekto of 10, Agotashedo Street, Ijehutodo. Yoruba names. The Yorubas pronounce them very easily because they know the meanings very well. Of 10, Ogutashoto Street, Ijeshatedo, Lagos, has told the Lagos Mainland Customary Court. The Lagos Mainland Customary Court, Itere, that her husband committed incest by sleeping with our two daughters. Combined two. By sleeping with our two daughters. This one is what Nigerians call long throats. Throat means uncontrolled, when you cannot control your appetite. Of course, if he does it with one, why doesn't he do the second? Simple. Okay. By sleeping with our two daughters. The divorce-seeking woman said that her man I still have to look for lights. Oh my God. Sorry. I don't know if this age is worrying me. I'm supposed to behave very well before coming, but I'm not able to. Just get up and then, okay. So let's see. The divorce-seeking woman said that her man, Sumola Adisa, first had sexual intercourse with their older daughter, Modinat, with their elder daughter, Modilat, age 14 years. Modilat, age 14 years. Then paragraph. When Modinat told me after I returned from parties some time ago that her father raped her during the night. I disbelieved her. I remember the story. I disbelieved her story because it sounded incredible. I remember the story. Because it sounded incredible. But it dawned on me that she was not lying. When on another occasion, our co-tenants informed me after I returned from a night party. I tell you, when they are not absent, they are not there. Hmm? I like the whites. They're always moving with their women, with their arms together. They won't leave them a minute. Lie, 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 lie. You move away, you have to party and you leave your husband. And you know that your husband is a very hot-blooded person, with a very high level of testosterone. Then you come away complaining. Huh? Don't blame her a bit, rightly or wrongly. Okay, but it dawned on me that she was not lying when another occasion our co-tenants informed me after I returned from night party that my husband failed in his attempt to rape our 14-year our 14-year old daughter, uh, Abigail. Abigail further said, but hi, they are both 14. Are they twins? This one 14, this one 14. That's why I got confused. So, rape our 14-year-old daughter, Abigail further said. That's the wife. At that juncture, she was questioned by Mr. J.A. Adesanya, a judge, and she said her co-tenants told her that that night they became aware that her man was attempting to rape our 14 to rape our daughter when she screamed and called for their help. The first one kept quiet. Unfortunately, the second one said, no, lie, lie, for where? Eh? For where? You did it to my sister, you want to do it to me too, how? Daddy, this one is beyond my uh, capability. Okay, this one is beyond me. When she screamed and called for their help, of course, in a compound house, she has to. If it was a secluded place, self-contained or something like that, she could keep quiet. But compound house like that, no, no way. When she screamed and called for help, my co-tenant said, on hearing my daughter's scream, I remember this story, they rushed to the entrance of my room and forced the door open. They said they were shocked to the marrow when they found my husband naked, panting and sweating. Panting and sweating profusely. Eh? I mean, the blood pressure was very high, and the appetite was too strong for him. But the girl was posing problems for him. Hmm? Oh, panting and sweating profusely. You know, the coast can be hot, or tropics in general. My daughter was also my daughter was also said to be naked, sweating and badly bruised. Abba, sweating and badly bruised. Hmm? Oh, the petitioner added, I mean, when the body down there is hot, you lose your reason. Pardon me to say, better not start at all. Better not start. Even he's bruising the daughter. The daughter got bruised and he didn't mind. The mother is there to give it to you free and thank you on top. When you finish, say thank you. Huh? Oh my God. Okay. The petitioner added, Answering a question put to her by Mr. D.O. Olafiliha, Olafiliha, a judge, she said because of the attempt by her husband to sleep with their elder daughter for the second time, she packed out of her matrimonial home. Taking along her 4 children. Okay, yes. Taking along her 4 children. She said she further rented a room. She said she further rented a room. Paragraph. According to Abigail Oladimeji, after much begging by friends and relations of her husband, she succumbed and reconciled with him, and he moved in to live with her. He started moving in to live with the woman. Pardon me. He moved in to live with her. Continuing, she told the crowded court that before her man moved in with his belongings, she sent away her daughter. She sent away her daughter, Modinat, who had once fallen victim of his sexual past, to live with a relation of mine because I was then afraid of a possible reoccurrence of the shameful incident, which made me leave my matrimonial home. Abigail said she was not surprised the day she returned early from the market and caught her husband screwing her younger daughter, Kubrat, age 10 years. Abba, age 10 years. I don't think this man is normal. Abba, I don't think this man is normal. 10 years because of the screwing her younger daughter, Kubrat, aged 10 years, because of the earlier sexual escapades with our elder daughter. Full stop. My unexpected arrival enabled me to catch him in the sexual act. I am cocksure he must have slept with Kubrat several times in the past before I caught him that day. The petitioner asserted, and the Kubra wouldn't report. 1, maybe because she was enjoying it. 2, maybe because it was the dad and had to oblige. Women go through hardship. Or girls, let's say. Okay. The petitioner asserted, asked by Mr. E.O. Odenubi, a judge, what she did after catching her husband on top of her younger daughter, Abigail Olademeji said she raised an alarm. She said her man bolted and returned later in the day. Okay. Questioned by Mr. J.A. continued on page 6. Questioned by Mr. J.A. Questioned by Mr. J.A. Questioned by Mr. J.A. Got in page 6. Questioned by Mr. J.A. Questioned by Mr. Question by Mr. J.A. Falaye. Questioned by Mr. J.A. Falaye, a judge, she said besides the incest, she wanted dissolution of her 15-year marriage because her man was cruel, disrespectful to his in-laws, and starved his family of maintenance allowance. Don't know. Okay. Mr. Mr. Sumola Adisa of same address was not in court to contest the divorce petition. Full stop. Dissolving the marriage, the court president, Mr. Olufemi Fasinuwusu, Mr. Olufemi Fasinuwusu, Fasinuwusu held that it was taboo for a man to sleep with his daughter. Viewers, that's the reply about the story. Let's pray against it. Once you are a man, when you are not yet dead, all that can save you is prayers. Yes. Because you eat, you sleep, you laugh, you enjoy, and the appetite keeps coming. Even if you are married and your wife is not around, the devil is at work. So my piece of advice to men is that pray. That's all. I cannot sit here and beat my chest and say, because I've never done it, I will never do it. May God forbid anyway. Because I'm not yet dead. May God forbid. But it's difficult. Okay, viewers, I think I end here. Thank you very much. Ilalika, bye bye. I'm sorry again. I apologize again for bad reading. Like I said, there are problems. I'm injured. My eyes are getting weaker, even though I had an operation. Secondly, my pronunciation it's getting bad because I've observed the upper part of my four incisors, and I see that they are pushing backward like this. See, this very slight thing is affecting my speech. I'm not shy. I will show you to this so you can see. It's uh, so sometimes I pronounce words very badly. So bear with me. Thank you very much. Bye bye.